Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm Petti, back with another video, and in today's video, I'm bringing you NBA 2K19 MyTEAM, how to succeed with no money spent. These tips that I'm going to be giving you guys are not only specific to people that don't really want to spend money, they're also perfectly fine for people who are spending money. They're just more tips on how to really go around MyTEAM strategically. So let's get into it. So my number one tip for succeeding with no money spent is to grind domination. So domination this year is going to be around 90 games, which I think could equivalent to 40 hours played, considering it takes 30 minutes a game. So 40 hours played is really not a lot of time. It's really not even it's not even 2 days long. So it really wouldn't even take 2 days of play time. Yes, if you're you're trying to complete it in that one weekend, it will probably take up your whole entire weekend if you buy the game early. But honestly, if you just complete 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, you should have it done in 20 days or less. Really, MyTEAM is a little bit hard, so maybe it'll take you like a couple games to defeat like the harder teams, but it shouldn't take you really more than 40 hours in total. And it is also a great way to make MT and build your MT in general. Also, after defeating MyTEAM, you'll also be awarded with a couple diamond players and a pink diamond player, as said in the blog. So having a pink diamond player for just defeating some computer teams is honestly great, and it's really good for people who don't really want to spend any money on the game. My second tip is to grind the MyTEAM triple threat. So honestly, you can really do both. You could do offline, you could do online. It's not like you really need a good team to play triple threat, because triple threat you really just pick one card and then the computer automatically gives you two more cards to pick, two cards to play with. So you really don't need a great team to play this. You just need a decent amount of skill, I guess, to beat the other player. But just to defeat the offline one, which is a really good one, which I really recommend completing first, because it's a lot easier than beating people online, and it's probably a lot shorter. All you have to do is beat 30 NBA teams. That's really not hard at all, and you get pretty rewarded from it. So the rewards that you're going to be getting from it is MyTEAM points. You're going to be getting reward tokens, custom triple threat card packs, and exclusive limited release cards that will apparently only make an appearance during select times of the year. So you're going to want to keep an eye out on triple threat, because there's going to be limited cards throughout select times of the year. So defeating this and keeping up with it is a really good thing, and you should really do it if you're not spending any money on this game. So my next tip is to grind every single challenge. They're going to be releasing challenges weekly. There's going to be scheduled challenges coming out every 2 weeks. So you're going to want to be on the lookout for all of those. Challenges are usually really easy. There's also moments challenges, which are even easier because they're less time, 3-minute challenges at some points, depending on the moment that they put into the game. So challenges, in fact, are pretty rewarding this year, though last year they weren't really that rewarding, or the year before. So apparently this year, the first challenge that they put out, so as the game drops, you're going to be awarded with 2,000 MT for beating it. So I can only imagine how much MT they're going to be giving out when you're like months into the game. So these are also things you're going to want to be keeping your eyes on, the challenges, because they will be coming out weekly, every 2 weeks, depending on whatever challenge thing you want to do, but I do recommend doing all of them. My fourth tip for you guys is don't waste the MT that you make on packs. Guys, I know packs can be really tempting to buy, and I know that this year they're going to be really extra rewarding than they usually are, but I really do not recommend opening packs with MT that you have. I instead recommend sniping or spending it on like players wisely. I don't really recommend buying too many players off the auction block unless you do have the MT for it and you really want that player, because sometimes just buying that really good player isn't worth it, and it's more worth it to grind than waste all your MT on either packs or buying like one really expensive player when you could get multiple and make more MT and buy multiple more players. So please, I'm begging you, do not waste your MT that you make on packs. It's not worth it. My fifth tip for you guys is to snipe smart. So by snipe smart, I mean make sure you know what's on the market. Make sure you know what you are buying is a snipe, because you don't want to buy something that's not a snipe and having that be like a waste of your MT. That's worst case scenario. So then you buy this snipe that you think is a snipe, and then it ends up not being a snipe, and then you lost a whole bunch of MT because you thought it was a snipe, but it's not. So you're going to want to do your research on the market, spend a lot of time checking out all these cards, and keep trying to figure out which snipe settings work for you, because if you try for long enough, you will figure out which snipe settings work for you. Not everybody's snipe settings will work, because there's going to be a lot of people going for like snipe settings that you find on YouTube, so you're going to want to be playing around with them. I'm not 100% sure on how the auction house is going to work yet, because nothing's really released. We are 1 day away from the game at this point, but I still do not know how the auction house is going to work. So I would say keep trying to play around with them and just try and figure out what snipe settings work for you. The first thing that I really suggest trying out is 500 MT. It's not the most reliable, and maybe you could do 500 to 1000 depending on how the market's looking, depending on how you can go up with a little amount of cards that actually do pop up when you search it up. So yeah, that's my suggestion. My sixth tip for you guys is you're going to want to be completing every single daily trial that pops up, even if you don't really have time to play the game. Maybe if you have like 20 minutes to hop on your console, maybe that day, maybe you're really busy that day and you only have a little bit of time to hop on and play, I would say go complete the daily trial really quick. You dip. There will be daily trials every single day, obviously. They're named daily trials for a reason. So you're going to have daily trials every day. So you're going to want to hop on and beat that trial. Apparently they're going to be really rewarding this year. It's really just going to be like beat a couple games or something, or do something with a certain player. So they're really not going to be that difficult to really do. So I would recommend hopping on every day just to complete those challenges really quick. Then you can hop off, and eventually that will add up. So my seventh tip for you guys is be ready to grind. Obviously, you're not spending money on the game, so you're not going to have that advantage of spending money like the other people that are spending money do, which is have better cards by just opening packs. So you are going to have to be willing to put in the time, because you're not going to get anything out if you don't put anything in. That's just simply how it works. So you gotta be ready to grind the game no matter what, even if it gets boring. So my question of the day for you guys is, are you guys going to be spending any money on this game? Do you guys think it's worth it to spend that money on this game? Let me know down in the comment section below. Me personally, I will be spending money on this game only because I'm a fiend and I have to have the best team. I know I'm not a pay-to-win player. I'm obviously going to grind as hard as I can. You guys will see with the videos that I come out with, I will be grinding really hard. It's not just going to be opening packs. I'm not going to be that bum that has a really good team that's really bad at the game. You guys will see. Anyways, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and peace out.